I'm your dungeon master, I'm your guide, I'm your travel companion on this fun little journey.
I mean, I'm not the best at being subtle about it.
Trying is all we can do. I do not do stealth. I do not do it.
Kind of specialize in not being found.
Welcome to Health Hits Experience, the show where NPCs are made up and the game is in space. I was gonna have a cool thing, and you know what? Improv, yes, and baby. Welcome to the show. This is we've had a bit of a break. If you didn't watch our fun little talk show we've had in the interim, you missed out. You really did. I can't believe you didn't do this. How could you do this to me on a Wednesday? But we're back, and this week we are back without Rob. Well, I say without. We have Rob here in the studio. He's going to be very small and very untalkative.
He's very confident. Like, I don't know why you'd say he isn't here.
He's not here.
He's got his mic on and everything. Freddie.
I'm ignoring Rob. My contract says I don't have to talk to little Rob, so I don't know what you guys are on about. So Rob is not with us today. So send good vibes in the Discord and in the chat, and should be back with us again soon. In the meantime, this is who we have at the table today, and it's gonna be fun and great and no big deal. So, additionally, I did want to say that my monthly video that I attempt to do is out now. So, I released a video on the 10th of September, and it is a edited version of the live show that I directed and produced in 2020 called The Outer Zone. Robin was also in this one. I'll wait for the camera to get to Robin's blue waves. There we go. And it was a really fun show to do. We built it from the ground up. It was all done remotely. Half of the actors weren't even in Pennsylvania. And it took me a while, but it is now finally edited, and you can watch it at home in the comfort of your own home whenever you would like. And it is about an hour and some change. So it is a bit of a video, but would love for you to check it out if you have the opportunity. And question for today's chat: is the thumb a finger?
Why wouldn't it be a finger?
It doesn't have the same amount of knuckles.
Is that what
It
classifies
also
a
doesn't
finger
have the
as a
same amount
finger?
of bones
Uh-huh.
as
So-
the rest of the
You know what?
digits.
I never thought about the
It's
fact that it has a different amount of knuckles.
Shit, I'm gonna have to Google this.
Now I'm weirded out.
And now we have something to talk about. So, welcome to Health Hits Experience. Thank you for being a part of this. This is, I am losing my marbles here, as always.
Oh my god.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Real quick before we move on,
Yeah.
I just Googled what is a finger. So like the definition of a finger, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It just says each of the 4 slender jointed parts attached to either hand, and then in parentheses, or 5 if the thumb is included.
See?
What the All right, Google, thanks.
Fuck.
You're not very helpful.
This gives us nothing.
I am so glad that
I'm gonna go yeet myself
I've
into the
picked-
abyss.
picked a good question for today. Okay, so let's recap while I'm done losing my marbles. So what happened 2 weeks ago? Inspiration to whoever wants to describe it.
I can describe it because I don't do these for some reason.
Yep.
I don't know why. It's really simple because we didn't do much.
Well, you did a fair
we
amount.
escaped a train heist with like one person who was kind of a hostage, and then like 12 people that were actually hostages.
Very sick one.
Yeah, very
Yeah.
sick hostages.
Yeah.
We had a train car that we stole that was full of weapons and such. We uncharmed our charmed guard friend named Schmel, who is still debating on whether or not he's our actual friend. And then we kind of befriended him. I don't know. Anyways, we landed on a planet that I forget the name of. What was the planet's name, Brittany?
I'm taking it away. No, Irrigus.
Irrigus. Irrigus? Okay, great. We landed on Irrigus, and we kicked everybody out of the car that we stole, told them to walk to the nearest city, and sorted through a bunch of stuff. We just found a whole bunch of different items, such as bombs, drugs, weapons, and armor.
Yeah.
I didn't see any drugs.
It was a fun time. Only Flux saw the drugs. They're mine now.
The barista also came with us.
Yes, we also have a barista now. She's
For
kind
art.
she's kind of on our team. I don't know.
One coffee.
And now we're exploring the Undermarket. We went to the nearest city and found a little portal location, and we are now exploring the wretched hive of scum and villainy that is the Undermarket, that we are all part of now.
Yep.
Good for us.
What some of us have always been part of.
Yes, yeah.
It's like almost everybody.
We're bad people, guys. Did we tell you that?
Don't know what you mean.
Yeah.
Pearl's
you're
never
right.
done anything wrong in her life.
I am just a baby.
I'm only a year
am
old.
baby.
It's kind of true, actually.
It is kind of true.
Droids. Real weird.
Droids.
Don't think about it too much. Okay,
I'm
so
your
let's
mommy baby.
let's get us back into the Undermarket here. Sorry.
Oh, I have a token now.
You have a token now.
Congrats.
And we're back in the Undermarket. Great. So everybody has gone through the portal door, and you've gone over and you've made your way over to Umo's place, and there was an assistant at the front who jabbed at Cyrus for whatever reason.
Cyrus had a black eye.
Yeah, well, clearly you two knew each other.
Oh yeah.
And so now you've got the. I want to paint the scene a little bit. You're standing in a row. We've got Cyrus with a black eye, Flux holding a titanium box,
Forgot I was holding
and
this.
also sulking
Yes.
very heavily. Pearl is there.
Resistant.
Schmel is like standing cross-armed in uniform right next to the jet cycle, which is hovering underneath a tarp.
Yep.
Clearly not suspicious at all.
Not at all.
And canonically, we don't know where Hieronymus is.
He just kind of vanished.
Just kind of vanished
You know how it is in the Undermarket.
in the Undermarket with a shapeshifter. So
Ooh, yeah, good point.
lots of things. So that's kind of the setting we have here. And you walk on through into the building, and you hear just like the loudest laughter, and you can kind of see that there is something playing on a screen in the back. And as you get closer, as you get closer to this screen, you see that it's just a loop of old Bessie picking up the armory car and jetting away. And it's definitely filmed at a shaky angle from like a couple cars away. And you just see it, and you see the back of Umal just having a grand old time, having a good time watching this.
That's going to be a permanent thing, isn't it?
Is it on the news or?
No, it's just a looping video. It's very clearly.
Video of us?
We might have left a contact behind who might have been watching for us, who
Yeah.
might have been leaning out the
Yeah,
window.
but he was so many cars away, wasn't he? So is
And
it
y'all
like, is it
picked
like a
up
really
the armory.
far away?
Yeah, it's really little.
Whoops.
You stopped the entire train and picked up an entire car.
It's probably on the news too.
If it's stupid and it works, then it's not stupid.
It's probably on the pirate version of Jackass.
Right. I will say that
Welcome to Jackass.
based off of the broadcast, it's not on the news because Virtuos is trying to cover it up. But yeah, pirate news for sure. Pirate Twitter.
Oh, God. Are you verified on pirate Twitter? You're more legit, I guess.
If you can hack into the system and get your own verification check mark, then you are a real pirate.
That's true. That's true.
Valid.
Internet piracy.
You wouldn't steal a motorized bike.
You wouldn't steal a verified check mark.
The fuck I would.
Okay. What happens?
Well, Cyrus is going to bring the cycle in like a few steps so it's not sitting out in, and then walks up behind Umal and crosses his arms like, checking out the latest work.
Hey, kid! Look at you! Look at this! This isn't like you at all. I'm real impressed. You skipped the entire plan, made your own. I like it. Shows initiative. And I see you brought my bike in one piece. Much appreciated.
I have to say, I'm working with a few new people, and they survived. So,
All right. Look at you. All right, we've got surviving, and we've got new plans, and I don't really see you taking this kind of an. I like it. I show spunk, kid. I like it. Like your spunk, and man, and you just said peace out to my guy. I love it. No plan, flying by the seat of your pants. Unlike you, I like it.
Cyrus, is he insulting us or not? I kinda can't tell.
it's not insult. No.
Alright, just making sure. Oh.
All right. So what else you got for me?
Well, we do have the bike here. We found a few other interesting things.
Define interesting. What do you got?
Well, there was a cheese wheel. We found some communicators. There are a few other things.
I mean, if they're modern communicators, I can take them off your hands. There's certainly nothing I can't sell. Nothing I can't trade around.
I would prefer to keep a few as just to make sure that we don't end up like the last crew.
Real quick, you're still covered in keychains.
Yep, completely.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah, Umal, I think, didn't blink an eye.
We're not even gonna acknowledge it. It's fine.
I do think that the assistant, little gremlin assistant, comes in and is like tinking at a couple of your keychains.
If you're interested in the keychains, you can as well.
This says this guy joined a union. Did you join a union, Cyrus?
No.
You're wearing a lot of union keychains. Yeah, join the union, fight the power.
Cyrus looks at him and he's like, I mean, they were shiny, so.
Can't fault you for that one.
As for the other stuff we found, I can leave it up to the other members. We kind of split it up, so.
I'll take anything off your hands. If you got something, I'll buy it once, I'll buy it twice. I can take it whatever you want.
Cyrus looks at.
No, I'm good. I can figure out a place to get rid of this stuff. You don't gotta worry about that.
You selling your backs?
Nope. It's mine.
She's not. They're not gonna steal it from you.
I'm gonna lean in really close and be like, I have my own contacts, so, should be fine, probably.
There's just shrugs.
I have an extra set of armor. Did you want that or not?
I'm good with my armor now.
Right.
So.
And the extra shields that I have as well? Pull out the two little shield discs.
Cyrus just points at Umal. If you want to sell it, you're welcome
You
to
sell
it.
me shields. You got shields? Man, I don't know how much. Now those are gonna be hot. They are virtuous shields, so I'm not sure how quickly I'll be able to sell them. So gonna be a little less, I think, than I normally would.
I can find other buyers. Just gonna slide it back in my bag.
Listen, all I wanted was the jet cycle, and put on a show. What a show. You take the whole armory car, man. And I would have thought it would have been the cargo car. A lot easier. It's got its own propulsion system, but no, you all had to take the entire armory car off that train, and have you seen the PR? It's a mess.
Cyrus raises his armor like, I would love to see it.
You haven't seen it?
No.
All right. Well, flicks the channel. You know what? We're gonna go high tech.
Okay.
Does a swipe, and the broadcast that played last time plays again. The reporter saying that the hyperspace train has been hijacked by an unknown group of criminals. Representatives of the CEO say that the CEO wasn't on board, and they're looking into how the security breach occurred. If you have any information, please contact Virtuous. And these are the people that we need you to give us information on. The chief engineer, the engineers, and then it goes into the due to internal and filing error, the Space Revenue Service, and turns it off, and goes, it's been like that for ages. Cover it up. We love a good cover up.
Oh, I will say we weren't planning on making it quite so big, but you know.
I like it. You don't go big. And I like to see that out of you, kid. Go big or go home. We all know home is nowhere around. So, go big. Love to see it. The PR. I love watching a corporation dangle. I was not expecting that. I was expecting kind of like a little, and you just made them have a time. Very impressed with you, Cyrus. Very impressed with you.
Well, I mean, if you run into anything else, I guess a little more high profile or anything, we'd be interested.
High profile. I'll have to look. I don't think I have anything on my docket right now. Everything's kind of a bit not up your alley. A lot of just and and not quite what you. Do you want a cart or something? A
It's
bag?
fine. I got it.
I can give you an engraved bag.
I'm not even gonna question that one.
It's a wooden bag.
No, it's fine. I'd rather hold on to it.
Okay. You really traveling with this one?
He is pretty good with the tech and then also keeping the ship running, I have to say.
Yeah, that's pretty true. Yeah.
Not much for talking, though. I appreciate that.
Well, you know what I always have to say is that you find the crew, you keep the crew until they die, and then, you move on to the next crew. So keep it around till you kill them.
Don't plan on killing anytime soon, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see what happens. It can be an accident. Don't worry about it.
Did you want anything at all that I can help you with? There's a lot of stuff in here. Got a lot of trinkets recently. You know how it is with me and trinkets. I give them all to you because I can't sell a dang trinket. I'm not a trinket salesman.
I would definitely be interested in your trinkets, yes.
Okay. Panu, go find a trinket, and the little goblin runs off. Comes back and is like,
No can do, boss. There's no trinkets around. You threw them into space. You remember?
Oh.
You remember you went on that joyride and you just chucked them all out because you were bored?
and Umul goes, oh yeah, I remember. Not a good week for me. Well, you know what? You got nothing to sell me. I could offer something to sell you, give you a deal. Got a new batch of the cargo that, the live one that I don't really like to do a lot of. I'm sending it up the road. But I'll offer you 100 trite. 100 trite for a creature. I got a Karakakra in the back.
75.
Are we getting a pet?
What's happening right here? I feel like we should all be on board for this.
Cyrus is like, you guys won't have to worry about taking care of them. I will take care of them.
I don't know if we have room for a creature.
No, I don't think we do. Especially because I'm just gonna look towards Schmel, who's still with us. We have new people on board now.
Cyrus time. So we have room for 2 people. We do not have room for a tiny little creature.
What's the creature?
What do you plan on doing with said creature?
Keeping him as a pet?
Is that not cruel to keep creatures from their natural homes?
I doubt they'll be able to get back to their natural homes.
What is the creature in question?
There's like
Roll me.
2d4.
Oh no.
2d4. Oh jeez. So 3, and then a 3.
Nice.
Okay, so a Karakakra. If you peek around, you can kind of see some crates in the very, very back. And it is a creature that is small and has 2 little round ears, has a very small, sleepy face, and has black and white stripes. Oop, I can't do motions with this hat on. Going down its entire body. It's a combination, it looks like a combination of a koala and a skunk. Does have a fluffy tail.
What does it do?
It looks cute, and you can pet them, and they are calming. I guess.
I don't really feel like we should be wasting our resources on something that isn't going to be doing anything for us.
Have you ever had a pet?
Yeah, I have one right here. Gonna tap on 377. He doesn't require anything.
Your crab came with you.
Again, I will say that I will take care of them. You won't have to worry
I don't believe
about them.
this is a household to raise a being in.
What would you rather have happen to him? Him go out and, be eaten, or paraded about, or just being able to live its life at least semi-decently on a ship?
It can live its life on a ship, that's fine, but not our ship.
Why not?
Because the ship might explode at any moment, and that thing might get caught in wires or something like that, and I don't want to deal with that.
Important things to worry about.
You won't have to worry about it.
You're paying for it.
Yes.
And you're paying for all of its food, and you're
Yes.
taking care of it.
Yes.
And if it touches any of my things, I'm throwing it into space.
It won't touch your things. It won't touch your things.
I don't believe Hieronymus would approve.
Don't give me that look. Do whatever you want. It's not.
Umal's walked away. It was like, ooh, there's like the minute y'all started arguing, Umal was like, I'm gonna just not.
Oh, it's my favorite thing, adding more organic creatures to the ship.
You are an organic creature.
Only partially.
You're an organic creature.
I am not.
I mean, just looks around for Umal and be like, Umal, 75. Come on.
Umal's gone. You've lost Umal because you were
Calls out
arguing.
like, Umal.
He just
and
went Mach 5. Just like,
I can't.
I'm not dealing with family drama.
This is not what I was here for. The little assistant comes up, Panu.
85. 80. 86. Uma's not here. You're bargaining with me?
80 and 2 of these pins.
5.
All right. All right. So now you are out 5 keychains and 80 trite. And Panu runs to the back, comes out with a cage as big as they are, like screeching across the floor. And Umal, what is this? What happened? What is this? Did you buy one?
Yes.
All right, good luck. Have fun. They sleep all day, so it's pretty much all that's gonna happen with that guy. Although I will say, you might want to take it maybe to a vet. Maybe just make sure that everything is fine. I don't. Well, you know what? It's yours now, so I'm not gonna tell you how to live your life. Good luck with that, and it's as always, pleasure doing business with you. All right.
I will call you again if I need another jet cycle heisted. Gotta keep tabs on y'all. Love to see what you're doing. Love to see the big. Maybe one day this will actually get them on the news, but you would have to hijack the broadcast to do that. It doesn't seem like that's how it coming directly from you. So, well, you know what? Have a good time, and it was nice meeting all of you.
We were never introduced. I'm Pearl.
Oh. Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you.
Are we done here?
Yes.
All right. I'm gonna go outside.
I'm gonna pick up the cage, which I'm assuming is not like gigantically
No,
huge.
this creature, this little Panu is like this tall, just teeny, itty bitty. So it's, maybe like a 2 foot by 2 foot.
Wow.
Uh-huh.
Tyrus picks up the cage
Yeah, great.
without really any struggle.
You've got a Karakoc right now. And I realize that it sounds exactly like Aarakocra. And
Very similar.
it's not a bird, so.
Yet.
Yes.
It's an alien. It'll probably evolve into one.
True.
It'll pupatate into like a cocoon and then emerge as a beautiful bird.
So we never know.
It's always a possibility.
Always a possibility.
That would be great though, to sit on Cyrus's shoulder.
As a pirate, you need a parrot.
True.
You do have a little bear skunk creature. It's so great.
Congratulations.
So good. As you all head out, Schmel, had been watching the jet cycle, takes the canvas off of it because this is ours. Tries to fold it. Hey, wait, where are we going? Hey, we are missing people. Okay, we're gonna keep walking, I guess.
Artemis kind of just vanished, so...
And we don't have Yama either. Was Yama supposed to come with us?
Was she with us in the first place? I don't remember.
She did stay on the ship the last time I saw her.
She left with... you know what? Everyone's an adult here.
I'm sure she can find her way back if she wants to.
Great. I'm gonna go back to the ship in case Hieronymus Yama comes back. Y'all don't need me to guard any more cycles because you've got that and you've got your box and you need me.
You can stay around if you want, or you can, head off. Just don't steal the ship.
Don't know how to drive.
Also, you have the keys, so...
Do have keys, but even I don't know how to drive anything. I don't know how to drive at all because I was on a train for most of my career. Don't really need to know how to drive
That's pretty sad.
on a train.
There is a coffee machine on the ship, so
Don't break it.
I'll see if Yama's around. Unless you stop him, Schmel's heading out.
Nope.
Cool.
We're gonna let him go.
You watch him run into a sign on accident.
Oh, that looks embarrassing.
Schmel's trying to be cool. Schmel's not very cool.
Do either of you two have anything else to do while we're here? That character in there, that Umal.
yeah.
He's a bit eccentric, wouldn't you say?
Yeah.
How do you know him?
I met him a long time ago at a port.
Right, fair enough. I haven't really visited anybody well, I mean, I've seen people like him before, but haven't worked for them. The last one I worked for betrayed us and left us on a moon to die. So, not my type.
Well, I've been working with Umal for 20 years now, and I'm still not been betrayed, so...
Right, well, that's a decent working relationship. Peril, you have anywhere to go?
I have never been here.
Wait, I never really got around to asking. You're not programmed for this pirating thing, so why are you doing it?
I was picked up off the ground and brought here.
Do you want to be here?
I don't understand.
We can talk about this later.
No, talk about it now.
There's a lot of people around, and I just don't want to attract more attention.
If you had the choice between staying with us and going somewhere else, would you stay with us or go somewhere else?
Where would I go?
I don't know. Home, probably. Wherever that is for you.
I don't understand.
Where were you before you were with us?
Flux, by the way, is like just watching really carefully all the different people moving around
Yeah.
because I'm like,
Cyrus isn't that nervous around here.
I don't remember.
When we get back to the ship,
kind of twitchy.
I actually have a workshop around here we could go visit. I could check to see if there's any data left in your memory banks. But that's for later, I think. Right now I have a shipment on hold. I have to go check that. Oh god. I just like Flux just sort of stands there for a moment and goes, how many months ago did I put that in? I have a place I need to go like now. If you can come if you want, I'll meet you at the ship later. Bye. I'm just gonna start moving through the crowd.
Pearl is gonna follow him, not letting this little weirdo like travel by himself.
Okay.
Cyrus watches them both and he shrugs and he's like, okay.
Okay. Great. So how closely are you following?
I mean, I'm not trying to be sneaky. I'm just
Yeah, I mean, how fast are you going, I guess, and how
He's just
closely?
walking at like a power walking pace.
Power walking.
then Pearl
But-
will also power walk.
Yeah, he doesn't want to run because he's holding something that could potentially destroy this whole place. So he's just like
yeah.
watching it as he goes.
Okay. You are heading down, taking corners. You know where you're going. And
I'm going into more of the depths of this place.
right before it gets to like, you know, that threshold you cross where you're like, I am not in an area I should be in. You smell the most delicious smell, and you recognize it.
Can I smell things?
I don't know. Can you do
I
a
don't-
do a smell?
Smell
Scent
check?
receptors? Sense receptors.
Hold on. What do you need me to roll for that?
Maybe words just pop up on your your HUD that just are
Yeah.
like smell detected.
Spicy.
I see.
Yeah. Maybe Constitution.
Okay. Let's see. That's a 21.
Oh my god.
I smell so fucking good.
I think, you know what? Let me say this. Let me propose something to you, and you tell me if you feel good about this. But you were created to be a nanny droid, yeah?
Yes.
So you need to immediately know when a diaper is dirty.
Fair.
That makes sense.
So
Makes a lot
just
of
like
sense.
Or if like shit's burning in
Yeah.
the
Warning
kitchen.
signs
Yeah.
flashing in front of
Yeah.
your eyes. You're
Yeah.
like, oh god.
yeah. So your
My sensors are going off because there's probably poop everywhere in this place.
So do you get like a little display reading?
Yeah.
Okay. So your display reading says spicy noodles experienced before.
Hieronymus enjoys noodles.
Flux is like 10 feet in front of you and does not hear this.
Yeah, you're going. She's gonna like deviate to noodles.
Great. Excellent. So let's okay. We'll start with you, Flux.
Right.
So you're heading where are you heading, Flux?
I'm going to visit
Did
an
you
old-
come with us?
Following, but not like power walking, because he really can't.
Right, fair.
Cyrus is slow.
I am visiting an old contact of mine that I haven't seen in at least a few months.
I think you guys were on Old Bessie after your explosion on the moon for 6 months, I think I said. So
Yeah, it's been a while.
6 or 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna go visit the sketchy bar
Sure.
that is owned by a unique individual named Zenkri.
You just walk in the bar. You go around back.
I'm going around back because I know there's like a garage back there.
You go into the garage and nobody is there at the moment.
Gonna look around for the door that actually leads probably back into the bar, and I'm gonna sort of go and see if the doorknob's open.
Yeah.
Let's rattle the doorknob a bit.
Yeah. I mean, it's open.
Oh, good.
gonna swing it open. I'm gonna start looking around to see if he's here or not, because I actually don't know if he's gonna be here. He usually is, but not always.
Usually is, but not always. Roll me perception.
That was cocked as heck. Really low. 2.
Okay. There's more people in the bar than usual, and you don't really want to explore or look around. So I assume you head back out.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna walk back out into the garage.
Okay.
I believe there's workshop stuff back here. I think. So I'm just gonna kind of sit down and just start messing with stuff.
Okay.
Not in the way that I'm gonna like break things, but just
Yeah.
picking up some pieces and start casually working on things.
Seeing what they do.
Yeah.
As you're working on the whatever it is you're working on.
I'm currently working on like a little like rifle scope looking thing.
Okay.
That is just not coming together. I do not have the pieces.
The neon glow of the outside is suddenly blocked by a very, very large silhouette. And you see a very tall, mostly fur-covered individual who has 4 pitch black eyes on the top, although at this point you can't see them because they're all covered by shadow. And you see facing you a arm cybernetic and part of a leg silhouetted and hissing a little bit. The hydraulics are working overtime. Stands in the shadows for a minute and then walks into the light and nods at you.
How are you?
How are you?
You know, found a new crew. They're not dead yet.
That's an accomplishment.
I like to think so, yeah. Don't have the best track record. I have something you might be interested in.
What do you got?
Just thought maybe I'm gonna sort of put the box on the table that I've just like had next to the
Yeah.
thing, and I'm gonna open up the little safe,
Yeah.
and I'm gonna pull out the scarf with the bottle in it and unwrap it, put the scarf back around the neck,
So
very
you've got
tight.
2 scarves on now because you took Pearl's
I'm taking
scarf.
Pearl's off.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just like laying it on the
Fine, I
thing.
don't want you to have my scarf anyway.
And I'm gonna take out the bottle and show it to him.
Never seen one of these before, but
Slide it slowly.
heard that they're worth a lot and that they're really, really fucking dangerous.
Where did you get that?
We stole an armory car off a 1,000-car train. I'll tell you the details later, probably.
Probably.
Probably. You know me, I disappear for months.
So I don't question it.
I think I had some things on hold, yeah?
Certainly did.
I was thinking that this might be fair trade. If it's as dangerous as I think it is, I think you could find a place for it.
You come in here and you want me to take care of that.
I think you could find a buyer. You're pretty fucking good at that. A lot better than me.
Yeah, I've run into some problems recently.
Wait, what? Why?
Patrons and all that. So my buyer's a bit lower than usual. I will take it, so you don't have it. But I don't want that anywhere near me.
No, I think it would probably kill you, actually, if it got out, so I
Kill
don't...
you too?
Yeah, it would.
Kind of forget how much I need. Gonna like sort of clang on the metal part of my chest.
Yeah, it's kind of necessary, huh?
You want to stay alive?
Yeah. You got the crystals, then?
Yeah. Let me go into the back.
Sort of rubbing my hands like a little awkwardly, kind of like looking around, making sure like nobody else is in this garage.
Zenkri tries to shuffle. Can't move very fast. And goes to, there's a door to the bar and then there's a door to just another back stock area. Goes there, comes out with just a big crate.
Oh, you always pull through, don't you?
That's why you have a standing order.
Right. Well, I'm just gonna just like open up the box, like start shuffling through these things. Yeah, these should last a while. That's great. That's great.
Did you hear that Caxton got a fucking new mine?
No? What?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Oh man, I didn't know that. I thought your supplies were dwindling, but not now.
Not now.
Good. Good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm glad that.
I mean, I don't know if Caxton needs to be the one to have it, but
Yeah, well, you know.
you remember what happened last time.
God, it's hazy. I've been through a lot of things since then, to be honest.
You got hit on the head.
A few times.
Oh no. Not why am I here?
I'll imagine how smart I'd be without that.
Sure. Yeah, it should be all there.
Good. And the tools that I asked for as well, those are there?
Look further down.
I'm just gonna move some of the crystals
Yeah.
aside and check through things. And everything is here?
Yeah, everything that's on your standing order is there, which is
I'm moving through, it's like crystals, there's
Yeah.
explosives,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of metal in there, and then I have a bunch of sets of tools, like
Yeah.
hammer, tongs, a bunch of glass vials and such.
Yeah, and I think typically you have a standing order that doesn't involve the tools, but you've added things to your last order, I think. But I assume you always come back for crystals and explosives and metal. Yeah.
So, if you have a new mine, why is your business doing worse? You'd think it would be booming.
Like I said, patrons, just issues.
Well, I hope it gets better.
Well, I mean, if you want to try to sort it out,
How so?
well,
All right, who's on the list?
takes out a piece of paper, scribbles it down, folds it, gives it to you. It's like, you don't, not while I'm even here.
Put it in the pocket for now.
I'll keep it in mind.
It's gonna be like a way too long of a pause.
How are you doing?
With the whole gesturing to like the entire right side of his body being all cybernetic.
And Zenkri tries to, not really say anything and takes a step back, and the hydraulics kind of really make a awful sound.
You know, we're gonna be here a little while. If I could give it a look over. I know you don't have anybody else that really knows this stuff very well.
I'm fine. Don't have to do much. Got a assistant.
At least buy yourself an oil can.
Oil can. Really?
Yeah, it sounds a little squeaky.
It's fine. And takes another step, and it's like hissing.
Yeah. No, I think, I think I should give that a look. I think if I don't, then by the time I come back next time, you'll probably not be here anymore, so.
I won't say no.
Right.
I'm gonna pull up a chair and
Yeah.
just grab some of those new tools that I have
Sure.
and just begin to sort of like look over the cybernetic stuff.
Sure. Zenkri is like, keeps looking over at you and then like looks away, right? Just this. It's not awkward so much as it's like there's a lot of things unsaid, I think, between the two of you, and so it's that conversation you're having without having a conversation.
Yeah, there's a lot of quiet. And nobody else is in the garage, so it's just really quiet.
Really quiet. The hum of the neon lights outside. You can kind of hear the patrons in the bar.
Every once in a while, you hear Flux just go,
Oh, what did you do?
just pull out some wires and replace some stuff.
Yeah.
After probably like 15 minutes of just like pretty much nothing, I'll just be like,
You heard anything about Amira, by any chance?
Rumors.
She still angry?
Rumors don't talk about our emotional state.
Yeah, probably not. She's not nearby though, right?
No, I mean, technically. Undermarket. Everything's nearby.
Yeah, it's a little unsettling, when you say it like that.
We're in a different plane.
Yeah, well, let's just hope that she can't access it. She's strong enough that she might be able to eventually.
Well, you know they changed the doors.
Yeah. Yeah, well. I just don't trust that... Well, I got a lot of my craftiness from her, you know. So... just a little worried about that. If I could find this place...
You found the outside of this place. And I just happened to be there.
Yeah, well. Hopefully whoever's there when she finds it is... not as friendly.
Usually aren't.
No, they aren't. I'm willing to do this favor for you, this whole name on the piece of paper thing. Is there anything else you need me to do? Something you need me to find? Anything you need me to make?
I mean, if you wanna automate the pub.
You know, that's a project for after I'm done pirating, I think.
You're pirating.
Did I not tell you that?
No.
Yeah, I kind of got I don't want to say abducted, but sort of...
Sounds like you want to say abducted.
I got sort of caught up in this whole thing with some people that I don't really trust, and...
That's usually how it goes with you.
Yeah, well, these ones are different for some reason, and I don't know why.
How so?
Well, I don't like them still, but...
When have you ever liked anyone? You don't even like me.
Yeah, well... At least I'm not trying to kill you.
Appreciated.
No, they're alright. They're... I won't tell them that, but they're kind of good at what they do. Got a big burly fella who I wasn't really super fond of until earlier today, actually, so...
What happened today?
Said some nice things.
That's all it takes.
It's not enough for me to be friends with him, but sure. I'm also working with a robot that I didn't think was gonna be a pirate. She doesn't seem like she's built for it, but she's surprisingly good at it. It's really strange.
You built this robot.
No, actually. She just... There was a whole thing with us getting abandoned on a moon to die, and she was just kind of there for it.
And now a robot is on your team.
Yep. And, maybe I could add some upgrades at some point or something.
Robot is a pirate.
So I know it's strange.
Strange. So you've got 3 on your crew.
Yeah, the other one is... He's kind of a dick, to be honest. He's... callous, and he's cold, and he's just... We don't get along.
Doesn't sound like anybody I know.
No need to be so direct about it.
Get him.
Maybe you two are too similar.
I don't like to think about that, but... maybe.
Maybe. So you're a pirate.
I don't know what else to tell you. It's true. It is what it is.
I haven't seen you on the broadcast.
I've been too nervous to do it.
Yeah, that's why I'm incredulous about you being a pirate. You on the broadcast.
I don't think the Zolarians would like if one of their mutant projects was suddenly broadcast to everybody.
Don't think so either.
Which is maybe why I should do it,
No, I can't make that decision for you.
I kind of wanted to talk to you first before really committing to it, I guess. Don't flatter yourself. But we've just done a lot of work in the past, and so if it would be too much for me to, possibly die out there, then...
You're worried about me losing a revenue stream.
Right.
I
We
see.
have a good thing going. I don't want
I
your business
see.
to fail.
I see. Well, maybe you don't die then.
stay alive?
I'm not sure if I'm entirely in charge of that. Some things happen.
Right, and you stay alive. You're standing here, aren't you?
Yeah, well, there's been a few close calls, so...
If you make this decision, you will have to work harder to make sure you stay alive.
Yeah, I know.
Not just for my revenue stream. But if you really want to stick it to them, you got to be alive out there on the broadcast every time you do something.
Yeah, I like the idea of thinking about her face. Saying that. They've actually kept it surprisingly secret, so maybe getting the word out there.
You're going to have to make a stand. You might even have to give a speech.
Ugh.
Ugh.
No, we have that other dick that's on my team. He'll do it. He's really good at those things. That's...
So you have someone else make a speech about how you're...
Well, no, I guess I'll put in a few words where it makes sense. You just really love giving me a hard time, don't you?
I'm not the one that's a pirate.
Yeah, but you're working with one now.
I've worked with a pirate or two in my day.
Yeah, well, not one as smart as me.
That's certainly true. Pirates are kind of stupid.
Depends on the pirate.
I've never seen a pirate on the broadcast that isn't drunk off their ass.
I don't even know if I could get drunk. I think these stupid things would metabolize stuff too fast.
Well, you know I've got options for you to try.
Not now. I got things to work on. Gotta make sure you don't fall apart.
I was doing just fine till you came in.
If I would have waited 3 more weeks, those things would have stopped working.
And who's the one that built them?
You know how it is. We don't exactly get the highest quality supplies.
I'm working on it, and I just need a few more connections, and I'll be good.
Yeah. You know, I have now that I think about it, I think one of my new friends, crewmates, was following me. I just need to make sure she didn't get lost.
The robot.
You wouldn't believe how scatterbrained a robot can be.
I wouldn't.
First of all, rude. I'm right here.
She's different than the other ones. I don't know why or how.
Well, I can't help you there.
I don't know if I can either. But we'll see.
You'll find out.
Yeah, we'll see.
Just maybe don't take the robot apart.
Well, I wasn't planning on it.
Gestures to like a bench that has like a tiny little name tag that says Flux on it. That's just all parts and pieces of things.
I just never got around to putting it back together.
You know, this bench looks similar to, if you go down the alley, what you'll find from one of the tweakers.
Yeah, well...
Don't take the robot apart if they're part of your team.
I was mostly probably just going to add cool things to it, like lasers or something.
Do you want to put a laser on my leg?
You know, strangely, I was already thinking about leg lasers.
No,
but
I don't want a leg laser.
it had to do with something
No.
else, to be fair.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, it's
Are you going to take your order in the box?
Yeah, now that I think about it, it's kind of difficult to carry, but I guess so.
I can add some wheels. There's some around.
You got one of those push carts I could borrow?
Only if you bring it back.
What if I do it in 3 months?
Your order is from 7 months ago.
What if I do it in 7 months?
All right. I know you come back.
Yeah, and I'll tell you whenever I look at that piece of paper.
Yeah. You've got the number. So.
Yep.
Call, I guess.
You have a fax machine here? Because believe it or not, we have one on the ship.
You have a fax machine.
Not unless I go
Nah, it's fine.
pick one up from...
We'll send the radio
And
communication.
Dapper might have some fax machines.
Nah, it's fine.
All right. Are you done? Gestures to his leg.
Right, yeah, that's finished. I finished like 10 minutes ago. Sorry, just got distracted. Just gotta close up one of the plate pieces.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Zankri like swings his leg off the chair and rubs it, stands up, and starts to walk away.
Good luck with everything.
And stands in the shadows again, looks over his shoulder and says, "Well, I better be seeing you again."
Yeah, you never know.
Walks away. So now you've got the garage to yourself if you want it. All right, let's cut to Pearl while you're in the garage. Pearl, you're following stink lines.
Yeah, just going with the radar. Where are they?
Yeah, where are they? Where are they? You see our old familiar RV. It's actually parked high. So the way that the Undermarket works is there's levels to everything.
Okay.
And some people have hover bikes and some people have hover boards. Typically the higher stuff up, you need some kind of hover vehicle to get up there. But there is also usually a couple columns nearby that you can climb up and kind of climb over. So you see Walgar's Wares all the way up, 2 or 3 stories up.
Well, it looks like we're climbing.
All right, you're climbing.
Gotta get them noodles.
Yeah, so you climb up and you maybe have to do like a tiny little leap. And you leap onto a chair, and you are now sitting outside of Walgar's Wares. Walgar is back his turn to you, making noodles.
Hello, friend.
Oh, who's that I see? Oh, why hello there.
I could sense that your noodles were near.
They are. Sometimes I like to post up at places exciting. Welcome to the Undermarket.
It's cramped.
It is a bit cramped, yes. But that's why I have 4 seats. Did you need some wares?
Hieronymus very much enjoyed your noodles, and I would like to acquire more for when he comes back.
Excellent. Okay, so you were looking for... What did I give you last time?
It was a brick and a packet.
That's right. Did I give you the blue packet or the green packet?
I have one left. I like open my chest and be like,
It's literally just the
Green.
exact same
Green.
element.
All right.
That orange packet.
That was my last recipe that I did. I'm working on a new one right now, actually. Would you like to try it?
I do not eat, but I will have another try it.
Well, I can't really have you take a bowl with you because it's.
Oh.
No worries. This one is a little different. I'm doing a spicy and a sweet. Fun little combo here. Let me just and like runs around and grabs a couple packets and goes. All right. Do you have trite with you?
Yes.
5 apiece. Actually, you know what? 3 apiece.
You're very generous. I'll take 4 of them.
Sure. How does this transaction go? Do you just like, where do these traits come from?
I assume it's like Apple Pay.
Yeah.
You know how it's like built into me, so I'll just
Well,
take.
The traits are physical. The
Right.
keens are digital.
They're probably in here
Okay.
somewhere. I'll just take the bricks, put them in my little snack hole, which happens to be where my stomach would be. And then I'll just kind of dig around in the back.
When Pearl moves, does she just like jingle jangle from like all the stuff? And okay, just making sure.
It depends on how much shit's in there. If I happen to leave some change, then I might be a little jingly.
Walgar definitely looks at it like, oh, that was inside of you.
I do not have organs. It is simply storage, and she'll open it and show him.
I know this, dear, but I need you to imagine you are a humanoid individual.
I don't have an imagination.
Oh no, this is going to go well. It looks rough from my angle. You are built to look like a certain race of being, and just, it's not pleasant. Thank you for the trite.
I apologize.
No.
Pearl doesn't understand what the problem is still.
Maybe just.
Did I not give enough?
No. No. Perhaps in the future you can turn. Just turn when you're digging around.
So, Pearl, dead eye contact. She's facing forward. She's gonna turn her body just a little bit, and then.
Yes, that's. You know what? Never mind. How's the crew? How's everybody?
I believe well. And she'll like look around because they're not with her, and she's like, "Oh wait, shit." We made a friend.
You did. Who is it?
His name is Schmel. He plays the violin. He's very nice.
Great. We're right.
We accidentally kidnapped him.
How do you accidentally kidnap somebody?
We took an entire cart from a train.
Took a car from a train.
Yes,
How?
with a ship.
Like on top like a hat.
Yes,
Are you lying to me?
I don't lie.
Okay. Did you not need wares?
What do you have?
What do you need?
Did we get a better coffee pot yet?
We have one that's functional. That's about it.
Functional.
Functional.
Yeah.
Didn't we send our new friend out for looking for coffee? I don't remember, honestly.
Yama said that she was going to get an espresso. Hieronymus said, get us an espresso machine. Yama
She said it was super expensive.
do you have 10,000 keen? And then left. Who knows what'll happen from there? Roll an investigation.
Plot twist. She comes back with an entire espresso machine she stole.
She stole it, yeah.
I knew we should have stolen it off the ship.
God, those are way more
We
expensive than
walked
we
past
realized.
it so many times.
I took
10,000.
these stupid pearl necklaces when I should have been selling these.
That's another
Let me just say
21.
this. Let me just say this. 10,000 is low end. 20,000 is
Yeah,
usually
I know,
average
dude.
for an espresso
So it's
machine.
another 21.
Okay, great. I think so. Since the last time you visited Walgar, he's installed a holographic screen that has kind of like a list of inventory that you can scroll through while you're eating your noodles. He's like really wanting to make it a whole experience.
Right.
And
Love that for him.
Yes, Walgar really wants to expand his empire. And you start to type in something, and you get like poof, a list. You've got a French press and a mocha pot and a pour over. And
How
I
much
can't
are they?
So they're listed between like 50 trite to 150, depending on what it is. What are you looking for? What, as the resident barista, what are you looking for? What can I offer you?
I don't know much about these drinks. Is a French press nice?
Walgar had
We
turned
have
away
Space France.
to. We got Space Ireland.
Ah, true.
Spiraling.
Stop.
God damn it, Ian. This is very heavy role play. Please
We're having
don't.
a moment.
I know. I'm sorry.
You're not the
Our
only one allowed
best
to get
buddy
role
over
play.
here.
So Walgar turns back around and goes, I like it. I think it's a nice way to get a robust cup of coffee. Now it only does singular, although I do have a 34-ounce one. Are you looking for larger or smaller amount of quantities?
Probably larger. There are 5 of them, I think.
You think?
That depends if our friends stay with us.
Ah, so you're having a sleepover.
Yes.
Okay. French press, 34 ounces is probably going to do about 3 cups of coffee, but won't take that long to do 2 batches. You could buy 2 of them if you really wanted to.
I don't have many trites.
Got anything you can trade? I'll trade you.
Pearl's gonna rummage in and bring out like her fistful of pearls. Are these good?
I'm not even going to ask. Yes, absolutely. Whatever you want.
I will take the French press.
Great. And you, all 5 of them? All 5 like strands?
Yeah, Pearl
Okay.
doesn't fucking know.
I know. No, I'm just verifying.
Pearl's like, shiny?
Shiny. Yeah, so Walgar takes them, like, looks at them for a minute, puts them underneath the counter, locks it, runs into the back, comes out, gives you 3 French presses.
Ooh.
They're like this tall, and then it's like, oh, wait a second, and then runs and gets you like some mugs, gets you a bag of ground coffee.
Ooh.
And
Wow. These are many things.
compensated fairly, of course. The trade, I mean.
Oh. I appreciate you.
I appreciate you. Do you need a bag?
No, she's just all 4 of her arms are like holding on to these suckers, and she'll be like, "Thank you," and then just like go to try and clamber down like this, like.
Great, excellent. I love that for you.
Every interaction with Pearl is always a golden one.
It's very good. She has no sense of self, and I like it.
No.
She is not a self.
No,
like,
I know. I really
at
like
least
it.
not yet.
Not yet.
We're building lore.
Getting there.
We can have more. Great. So you climb down. Do you know what direction you're going?
No.
Great. Excellent. Do you just head a direction?
I'll head the direction I think I was going.
Okay. Great. Yeah, you do. You have a sense of direction. You're
Just
programmed. As you're walking.
Walking through the street with 3 espressos. I shoved the mugs and the coffee in my
Yeah.
tummy.
You've got 3 French presses, which are not espresso, by the way. But
Yeah.
you
I know
just
what I
picked,
meant.
You just picked a thing.
I was
Yeah.
like, yeah, sure.
Yeah,
this
sure.
That's the
thing.
one.
That's the one. That sounds correct.
It makes that stuff they like.
Yeah, it makes
cool.
the go juice. And so as you're walking, you're scanning. You're seeing all the stalls. There's stalls everywhere, but kind of everything at your eye level. See, nobody's hawking anything. It's the Undermarket. Nobody needs to try to like get you to buy the thing. You're in the Undermarket for a reason.
Right.
And as you
Go to the Undermarket for French presses.
yeah.
They're pretty nice and cheap.
I could have bought those in the normal world,
Yep.
but you know, whatever.
Yep. And you hear this stall before you see it, because you're, I assume, sensitive to everything if you keep rolling 21s. And you hear humming and beeping and just like electric sounds and noises. And then as you get closer, you see this stall that has just this like mess of machines, wires and lights and beeping and flashing. And you don't really see a person there until you do. You see 2 little ears behind the counter moving around. And as you get closer, you see a Fazillion, which is a small, long-eared, 4-eyed, rabbit-like race. The fur of this creature, this person, is orange speckled. And Fazillions usually aren't this small. They're not usually this tiny. They're smaller,
Right.
but they're not usually
like
underneath the counter. Yeah. What do you do?
Hello.
Hello.
I am looking for a friend.
You, me or somebody else?
Would you like to be friends? I'm just fucking holding 3 French presses.
Yeah.
You want to be my friend?
Does that mean you're gonna buy something?
Does friendship cost money?
Are you, lady? Are you okay?
My vitals say I am fine.
Great. Well,
And like this child just kind of like starts to walk away.
Have a good night, friend.
Turns back around.
can I help you with something?
I'm looking for my friend.
You're looking for your friend. Great. Well,
He is rather small with many tentacles.
I mean, I've had several customers today, but nobody like that.
He's very moody.
I don't think adding descriptions is gonna help.
And he wears a scarf.
I can keep my eyes peeled. But do you know what I do here?
No.
Great. Are you supposed to be here?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm Bo, and
I'm Pearl.
hi, Pearl. I make forgeries here. So I don't, unless your friend needed something duplicated or replicated or changed or forged or...
He was trying to sell something, I think.
I don't usually buy.
Hmm.
Not usually, unless your friend is trying to sell like the handwriting duplicator that I am in the market for. I probably haven't seen him.
We don't have one of those, right? We have like an aura thingy.
Or a
and that's it?
duplicator, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you, friend.
Great.
And then Pearl's just gonna keep walking.
I know you don't have wheels, but it's just funny to imagine that you just go
Yeah,
and
just
like glide away.
Yeah. So let me ask you this too. Did you recognize that Bo was a child?
No.
Great. Excellent. Okay. Cool. Yeah, so
I mean, there's just so many different species.
There are, of
And some
course.
species are just small, so
Yeah.
you don't want to assume they're kids.
Yeah.
Like,
No, that's totally fine. I was just curious about what Pearl was thinking and what Pearl's knowledge of species is. Yeah, absolutely. So you continue on the way. Do you have any kind of way to track any of your crewmates? Like even
because we didn't press around the communicators yet.
okay,
You have those.
you have those, but we just established that Pearl has an incredible sense of smell.
That's true.
So
I'm gonna sniff them out. I want to sniff them out.
do it. Roll me a sniffing.
Where's that fishy smell?
Roll me a sniffing.
Oh God, that was another con, right?
Yeah, please.
Okay.
Fish,
18.
fish smell and coffee is like a really weird.
Fish smell and coffee.
and hormones. I don't know if you can smell
Fish
those.
smell, coffee, and mommy issues.
Can you smell that?
It's pretty palpable, my guy.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Oh.
It smells like too much Axe body spray.
Oh God, flex with never.
All right, what you got for me?
18.
18. Yeah, absolutely. Paint me a picture of how you sniff out flux.
Don't mind me, I just like dumped water on my face. It's fine.
It's
Good
all,
job.
It's all good.
So after this being not being able to give Pearl any help,
Yeah.
she would kind of just like plant herself in the middle of one of the streets and start doing like this 360, just like finding all of the smells that are around her.
Uh-huh.
And she'll find one that's like fish, grease,
I need in the
Leather.
in the Discord everybody to give me like 3 smells for each PC. All right, yeah. Great. You follow that. What does that look like? Do you like run over people? Do you?
No, I mean Pearl's not an asshole.
Right.
She doesn't understand a lot of things, but she knows like don't murder people in the streets for no reason. Like, so
I'm
what she will do though
yes.
is she will beeline towards that. So whether there's a stall in the way, don't give a fuck. I'm going right through the stall. Like,
Yeah, couple. Hey, watch it.
pardon me. I am searching for my friend. And
You
Az
could
just
go
does
around.
not stop. Just
Great. Yeah, you make it into the area of the Undermarket that's really poorly lit, and everything looks more solid. Not everything is as modular and moving around. And
you got big Dr. Eggman vibes. Love it.
do you got like a welder?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay,
I'm wearing my actual goggles now.
yeah.
this
So you
time.
hear a welder. You see sparks flying out of a garage.
You hear that like constant like ting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
ting.
just gonna bust in because I'm just
Yeah.
beelining for the smell. And he's there.
Yeah. Flux is there.
Not noticing you
Yeah.
at all, by the way.
Hello, Flux.
Hi. Pearl. I'm gonna dip like the metal into like a bucket of water. What?
I have acquired the drink machine.
Why do you have 3?
He gave me 3.
Wait, who?
Our friend with the noodles.
Why is he in the Undermarket?
Selling noodles.
I thought he was an honest businessman. But I guess not. Whatever.
He
Doesn't really
seemed
matter to me.
honest and kind.
Yeah, well, you know, I guess it's not impossible.
I have 3 French presses. Is that good?
I guess.
Do you like French press?
It makes coffee, right?
I think so.
Then yeah, it's probably
He
fine.
gave me coffee. So yes.
Great. Well, we'll throw that on the ship. How did you find me? I thought this place was pretty hidden.
Would you like an honest answer?
No.
Okay.
I'll just assume that it's some tracking device you put somewhere or something. I don't know.
I do not know how to make one of those. Do you?
No. Yeah,
might
no,
be
I
useful.
probably do. Yes.
We should probably do that.
Make tracking devices?
Yes. For when we lose each other.
Maybe we could put one in Hieronymus or something. That might not be a bad idea.
That's a fantastic idea.
Yeah, he kind of just can vanish.
Are you ready to go home?
I'm gonna look at like the the machine parts all over this place. Which, by the way, there is like a half-built like robotic entity there. That just looks very odd.
I assume it's not booted up or anything,
No,
right?
but you can see like part of a torso and like a head, and it looks probably roughly Pearl-like, but not exactly Pearl-like. Humanoid. There we go.
What are you doing?
I was working on some stuff. I was trying to... I have a lot of things to put together for the future if we're going to keep doing this. Because otherwise we're probably all going to die. So, trying to make sure we have the gear to not die.
I'm not alive.
Right, but
Technically.
you could, you know, be knocked offline, which I'd like to prevent.
It would not be the first time.
Oh.
That was a joke.
Pearl,
With the truth.
how did you get the crack in your head?
I'm not sure.
Would you like me to fix it?
I don't believe you can.
This would be the place to try. I have all my tools
She'll
and
look down at
everything.
her French presses.
You can put those down on the table over there.
They're for the ship.
Yeah, but we can stay here for a few minutes.
We cannot forget them. They're for the ship.
No, we won't. We'll put them right there. So put them next to the crate. And don't look in the crate, by the way.
I'm totally glancing in the
Those are mine.
Do a little.
You probably mostly see just like a giant pile of crystals.
Illegal magic crystals.
Yeah.
I got one in my face. What do I care? Like,
True.
Yeah.
Do you know they're illegal?
I mean,
Because I will say this, like, Zolarians tend to have more access to magic than, obviously
Right.
non-Zolarians or citizens.
I don't, I know Pearl has been going around for a while since,
Yeah.
the shit, the redacted. But I don't know if she would have ever actually needed the knowledge
Okay.
that they're illegal to people
Yeah.
other than like really the Zolarians.
Yeah.
Because again, she has one,
Yeah.
so she's never thought twice about it. No one's
Yeah.
ever said anything about it, so it's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
neat.
Because, you were in the Zolarian area, so.
Yeah, so it was just normal
Yeah.
there. So
Okay. Cool.
no reaction.
Interesting. Okay. Good to know.
Yeah.
Great. Excellent. So you've put the French presses down. Now what?
Pearl's just gonna look at Flux, I guess.
I'm gonna grab like the lamp that's on the desk and shine it towards you.
You're like 5'7", right?
Yeah, you're taller than me.
Yeah. So are you like?
So yeah, Flux is like trying to give it a look. Just gonna put these back on for a second. So flipped a few nozzles.
Right, that goes a lot deeper than I thought it did.
Yeah. If you really look at the crack in her head, you can kind of see glowing like within it, just kind of like pulsing a little bit.
Right.
It's that damage that when it happens to a computer, you question how the computer can still turn on.
I'm just gonna like push a bunch of the machine parts to the side.
Can you lay here for a moment? It's gonna be a lot easier if I can actually get easy access.
I don't think your table will hold me.
It's pretty sturdy. It's made of metal. You should be fine.
I weigh 400 pounds.
It's held worse.
If it breaks, I don't know how to fix it.
I'm sure I can come up with something. Just lay down. I want to give this a look.
Pearl's gonna like, just like dead drop on her.
Do you do it with the leg out? With the leg.
I'm gonna give this a look.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look over this and see what the fuck's wrong with Pearl's whole thing.
Sure.
There's nothing wrong with Pearl.
I'm gonna say because Pearl is not just I can't look at you. Not just a metal creature, but also is sentient and magic is involved. You're gonna roll whatever you want to roll with a disadvantage.
That makes sense. I mean, she's more complicated than the stuff I usually deal with.
I'm built different.
Yeah.
Pearl's built different.
So I'm gonna roll. This is gonna be just like Tinker's tools. Just
Okay.
sort of like open this up and get a little further in. It's not the worst. It's not amazing either. That is that's +6. It's a 15.
Okay. I think you can kind of get the general understanding of wiring. You're not going to get how Pearl is sentient, how Pearl's magic is connected, all of that jazz. Do you want to explain anything mechanically about Pearl?
It's just the quintessential kind of stuff that you would see within a nanny droid, like all the chips for like, this is how you take care of kids, and this is what you do here,
Yeah.
Yeah.
like-
None of the chips are any of the chips damaged?
A few. But they're kind of like,
Uh,
you know.
Pearl, I think I figured out why you can't remember some things.
Is it because there's a crack in my head?
Some of the memory chips you have are damaged. Honestly, I don't quite understand how they're still functioning. They shouldn't be. But they're working, kind of.
And that is good.
Yeah, but I could fix them. And if I do, maybe we could get some memories back.
What happens if you remove them to fix them?
Well, I assume that for at least a few moments, you'd probably lose a bunch of other memories, and then I'd fix it and put it back, and you'd get them back. They're not going anywhere.
Is it safe?
I mean, nothing's going to happen to you. Even if for whatever reason all of those chips all stopped working, I think you'd still be functioning. They're just memory.
Memory is important.
Yeah, but, you know, you'd still be fine. Your personality would still be there. And like I said, if I fix these, you'll get more of those memories back.
Because Pearl has no facial expressions, she does it like a dog would, like
Head tilt.
What?
I have been trying very hard to study life forms for as long as I can remember, and from what I can tell, memories are part of who you are.
Yeah.
I don't want to lose who I am.
Flux is gonna sit down. I don't get it. There's nothing about you that's different from your average droid. But you're different from the average droid, and it's not, the damage wouldn't make you more aware. I want to learn more.
Why?
Because I work with machines like you, and if I could figure out how you work, I could make more machines like you. In theory.
Why?
Because I want to be better at this. Do I need another reason?
Generally, machines are made for a purpose.
Yes. And you're already not doing your purpose. You're doing something beyond that.
Her head's gonna start doing like the twitch again.
Pearl, if I could figure out how your memory drives work, theoretically I could make copies of you, or possibly copies of people that are alive.
Why would you want a copy of me?
I'm more thinking for people whose bodies aren't working right or something. You could upload memories into some chips and then give them a new body.
Pearl's just like, she does not get it.
You know, it's fine. We don't have to do this right now. I can patch the crack, though, so that the wiring's not just exposed. If you'd like.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that for now.
Gonna fucking dissect me in my sleep.
Give me a few minutes, and I'll get some materials together. Just gonna grab a couple of things, different parts, and start working on pouring like molten metal into the bucket.
Great. I'll let our little workshop go back to work. Cyrus, what you doing?
So Cyrus probably, once he realizes that everyone is just completely left him behind,
Gone.
he gets a little bit distracted, looking like for a vet, looking for
The Undermarket
leash,
vet.
collar,
Yeah.
a pet bed,
Yeah.
food,
Oh my
all
god,
of
I
that.
forgot you
That
were
guy-
On a mission
fucking
now.
animal.
Yeah.
That guy does not have a medical license.
Yeah, I think what you find is you find the exotic creatures dealer who has a ton of freaking weird creatures like right at the front right when you walk in. But the area is empty. But you can see that there are, beds and all kinds of stuff that you would need. There's tons of little signs that's like, feed your Quagar this thing, and and like buy this thing for illegal pets. It's the Undermarket. No one's ashamed of it.
It's the exotic, all of those exotic pets that are probably legal, but you're not gonna ask.
Right. It's like people who own monkeys.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
like you shouldn't.
You
You
shouldn't,
can,
but you
shouldn't.
can. And here's all the stuff you'll need. And this area also has that. Like, it's just a big one-stop shop, but it's kind of empty right now.
Okay. Cyrus is still gonna go in though, like poke his head in and see if it's open. He's not just gonna break in.
Oh yeah. I mean, it's business hours. The Undermarket. Let me just say this, because the Undermarket is a plane unto itself. Time doesn't mean anything. So you're good to check, but this place is open. Seems to be the prime hour for everything right now. You've landed at a good time. But yeah, you poke your head in and it's open. It's just there's nobody behind the counter at the moment.
Okay. Well, Cyrus is gonna go if there are separate portions. He's gonna go to the vet portion, but otherwise he's just gonna walk over, look around. Excuse me.
You hear from like, I can't do this because I got a mic on, but like really far away. I'll be with you in a minute.
Cyrus sets the cage on. He just kind of looks at him. He's just really like almost dumb grin. He's so happy right now.
I'm glad you're having a good time.
And he's like looking at different collars and leashes and stuff, harnesses, anything.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Great. Is there anything you like? Anything you want to grab?
He's looking like this super nice and fluffy bed that just dips in just right. It's like one of the cushion beds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It says 50 trite on it. It is a nice bed.
It is a nice bed.
As you're looking at this bed, from out in the back comes who you can only assume is the vet, wearing a vet lab coat. Probably not a certified doctor.
Covered in blood.
No.
Certified doctor.
It's the Undermarket, and it's a rather globular-looking alien who's got two eyes that kind of sit on the side that go, like the whole head comes up and goes on the side. It's kind of a wet alien, kind of a little bit. That species is a little wet, and is wearing a name tag that spells EEPHUNS.
EPHUNS.
Ethans?
Ethans.
I was right.
And excuse me, it says Dr. Ethans. And comes on and goes, how can I help you?
I would just like to make sure that this one here is okay.
Sure. Like, flip some paper. I don't have anything right now. All right, well, appointments are 75, 50 if you've been here before. And I'll do a whole look over and chip and, vaccines, all that jazz. Like, peeks in and goes, oh, I haven't seen one of these in a while. All right, well, I'll do my best. Do you know if this, is this like an adopt thing? Do you know if there's been any other previous work done?
Adopt.
Great, okay, cool. We don't know if the stink glands have been removed or not.
Sorry, shakes his head.
Great, excellent.
Oh.
Okay.
Swear to God, Cyrus. If you make our ship smell like skunk, I'll be so mad.
We established that Pearl can like smell things. So.
Pearl just breaks.
All right, well, it'll be like 5 cycles. Can I get a name to write down to call you, or you can wait here, or whatever?
Cyrus. Yeah, that's my name. Cyrus.
Cyrus, great, excellent. You got a way to contact you? You can leave a little buzzer if you get a buzzer.
Cyrus has one of the little communicators just like this.
Oh,
best way.
You're giving me your whole cell phone. Great, excellent.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Well, I mean, you want to stick around? It's a pretty automated process these days.
Cyrus shrugs and nods.
Okay. All right. Well, come on back, I guess.
All right, he's gonna come back.
So you go into the back, and it is like an automated kind of assembly line of things.
Oh my god.
And it's the Undermarket. They got the tech. It's definitely rusted.
They got
and
that illegal
yeah,
ass tech.
it's illegal, run half by magic, and it's breaking a little bit, but it's there. And it's essentially, like, you can kind of see, like, each little station, right? So the first station is going to do a light sedation so that this creature doesn't go anywhere. Great, got that. And then we're going on to the next one, which is to do a blood test. You get all the results on the screen really quickly. And the blood test also includes nanobots that are like going in and checking everything out. Checks it all out, gives a result on the screen. So like, Ethan's is just like sitting there like this, like,
It's just all automated.
yeah, like
Just doesn't have to do shit.
watches him.
yeah. Nothing unusual. All right. And then like is in a little spinny chair that's got like 3 computers, and these computers are like really old Windows 95 style, really chunky. And compared to the automated conveyor belt, you're like, what is happening
I
here?
love this weird mix.
It's a
of
weird
high-tech
mix.
and very low
And
tech
very low
we
tech.
have.
But it seems to all work. Some of it's run by magic crystals, so who knows at this point.
Whenever it doesn't work, just jam a crystal in there and we'll make it work.
Yeah, it works. And so the two of you sit there and basically go through the whole process. And it doesn't take 5 cycles. I think it takes like in hours term, like an hour.
Oh, that's good. I need time.
To fix Pearl. And at the end of it, gives this creature back to you with in a like an actual carrying carrier and not a crate. And is like, okay, well, if you want to register a name and an address and all that, you gotta fill out this form. Hands you a physical piece of paper. Is like, just mail it to that's on the address. You can fax it even. Who uses that anymore? And then
is
just
this,
kind
is this the fax number right here?
yeah, on it. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's all I got for ya. You want to pick out anything else to add to your tab? Collar, bed, chew toy. This thing doesn't use chew toys, but you could have one for fun. You could chew on it. I don't know.
Cyrus shakes his head and he's like, I'll do a collar. And I think I've got a bed already worked out for that, but yeah, collar for sure.
All right. Well, your total comes to 85.
So I have a question for you.
Great. Yes.
Oh, no.
No, I don't do payment plans.
No, I was not gonna ask payment plans. And he like takes off all of the little keychains and stuff and dumps out all of his trinkets. And he's like, "Is there anything here that you would like?"
Trites. Give me trites.
I have 20 trites, and then I can give you some really shiny stuff and a few flares as well.
I need trite. I'm running a business.
I understand that, but some of these trinkets could definitely be used for some of the creatures that come through.
Roll a persuasion check.
I'm gonna predict already that I'm just gonna roll horribly.
It could be worse. I mean, it could be better.
Health hits experience could be better.
Could be better. God, we should not make that our motto.
I mean, he eyeballs him, but he's not gonna take him as payment. He's like, your persuasion about like you could put them on a pet. He's like, and then he looks at it and it says, "I joined a union." He's like,
Well, he has
I
like some
don't
other,
know.
weird stuff there
Yeah,
too. That's definitely probably not in common, but
yeah, the weird stuff is even kind of worse. Like, what is this? Half of a snow globe? What?
Not even like the globe part. It's like
Not
the
even the
face.
part, yeah.
It's shattered snow globe.
Yeah. Listen, I keep the
pets here for 24 cycles, so you go find some trade, come back. Or you could buy the collar by itself. I don't care.
Well, doesn't he still have to pay for the
Yeah.
vaccines?
Yeah,
and-
he's keeping the Karakokra until
Yeah. Shit, you
It's-
might lose your pet
it's
already.
paid.
That was fast.
Cyrus, you got a whole other crewmates you can ask for money.
Yeah,
Don't you dare.
yeah, they already said no. No, I know what I'm gonna do.
Oh,
Or you
look,
could-
we already can't take care of this creature. Imagine.
He has plans. He nods for a moment and he looks back and he's like, "All right, make sure that there's also food ready when I come back for the animal."
Yeah,
and then
you
he
got it.
leaves and he's going to go to like the nearest odds and ends place.
Sure, absolutely.
Damn, he really wants this fucking thing.
Yes.
You're selling the things you collect. What?
Yeah, there's a stall that says Bits and Bobs with Bobs and Bits.
That's a good one.
Thank you. Thank you. It's no schmel, but it's what I try.
Cyrus says, "Go in. Is there a bell that like when he goes
Yeah,
in the shop?"
and there's
Okay.
also a cuckoo clock that goes off when you enter. It's
Oh,
like
that's
on a
fantastic.
tripwire. So the bell dings, and the cuckoo clock goes off, and you see this like little old alien who's got 6 arms and is also wearing trinkets. Got
Okay.
a lot of. What's up?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey.
I have a few trinkets. I was wondering what I could get for him.
Okay, can you put them on the counter, please?
He puts them on the counter.
I gotta be able to see. I'm so old.
He puts them all on the counter, and
What you got? What are you putting on the counter? You got a ton of Union keychains.
yes, ton of the Union keychains, but just like things that he's collected from his trips over the years. So like, probably some broken necklace pendants and stuff like
Okay,
that
sure.
from broken necklaces. A few like shiny rocks even.
Ooh, shiny rocks.
That has
you
already
don't
been established.
say.
He has shiny rocks.
That's
They may or may
true.
not be worth something. He doesn't know. He picks it up because it's shiny.
Fix it up because it's shiny.
A few cartridges for things, which may or may not be charged because he doesn't know.
yeah.
A few bits from like weapons and stuff as well that he's picked up. A few springs.
Like an entire pen deconstructed.
Yeah, like
It's just like you're actually a fucking raven.
yes,
Like
it's
Pick up
trash.
the shiny things.
should have
Yes.
been a Kenku.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah. She looks at it. She goes,
Oh.
I do have some functional things too, if
Oh,
you're
I see that.
interested in that.
What do you have?
And he puts 4 of the flares out, which they'd be older, like much older Zolarian flares, like 25 plus years. And he also puts his flask out, which is empty.
You don't want that? You don't want that one?
I mean, it's carved. It
It's
has that nice.
engraved,
It has
yeah.
that nice
Well, but-
landscape scene on it.
Yeah, I mean, is that not special to you in any?
I mean, not as special as what I'm trying to get the money for.
Well, I'm not a pawn shop, so.
No, not expecting it back. I'm
Okay. All right. I just like to clarify because sometimes people come
I
in and
understand.
they have ideas about the Undermarket, and the pawn shop, 3 doors down. So
Absolutely not.
I just want to like to double check and then like pause through some stuff.
he's picking out the things that aren't literal trash.
Couple
And
balls of paper.
like that, the paper clips, the springs, not taking.
Flint.
A really big ball of lint. Like, impressive, not taking.
He
it.
just dumped out the whole bag.
Yeah,
so.
the whole bag is dumped out. And then she picks up, like, you picked up a pendant, and it has an interesting symbol on it, and clearly broken. Like, the little loop is broken, so it can't even put on a necklace. But she stops, looks at you, looks back at the pendant, looks at you again.
Yes.
This is very broken.
It's just stuff that I've picked up over the years.
Years, you say?
Yeah.
All right. Well,
This, and, like, has, like, a pile.
take it, trash it. I don't know. I don't want the rest of this.
Cyrus puts the rest of the bag.
back in his bag. Did you want a real snow globe? Because that one was broken.
No.
Okay, all right. Because I got some. You see them?
I do appreciate it. I do appreciate it, but no.
Okay. Well, this I can give you 90 trite for all this.
You were looking at the pendant pretty closely.
It's broken.
I mean, it is, but you were looking at it pretty closely.
I'm just curious what planet you picked it up on.
Planet that is no longer around.
That would do it. That was the metal. I was curious about. It felt weird in my hand.
It's where quite a few of those have been on planets that are no longer around. So.
Are you a planet destroyer?
No.
Great, excellent. I have one of those in my shop.
You want an insight check, Mr. Pouting in your
I am across the Undermarket.
You're on the other side of the Undermarket. Great. Well, yeah, this is of just general interest. Obviously, it's fine.
Insight check?
Yeah, go ahead.
8.
Fuck.
Nice.
Yeah, it's a 9.
9. I mean,
Seems legit.
Seems legit. So, yeah, I think that you get all of the things back in your bag, and she gives you 90 trite for it because you agreed to it.
Yeah, that's.
And great. You go back to the vet, I assume.
Mhm.
Great. And pay for.
He switches out for a sparkly collar now.
Okay, great, excellent. You can afford it.
Okay.
And do you have a name on this collar?
Yes. Trillix.
Trillix. Love that. All right, well, you've got a pet now. Pearl and Flux are having a moment, being fixed to an extent. Yes? Great. Excellent. Anything else we want to talk about before we pause for this session?
Cyrus is going to try to find them. But
Okay.
otherwise-
I forgot to sell the things I said I was going to sell earlier because I was mostly distracted by the box.
Yeah.
But I also had to
Such
get.
a flux thing to do.
I have to get rid of like two sets of ballistic armor and a couple of extra shields.
Okay.
And that's pretty much all the stuff I wanted to get rid of. But I was wondering if I could just trade those in for some of the other stuff I had on my shopping list.
Yeah.
Because I wanted to grab just like a bunch of random stuff.
Yeah.
Like rope, acidic substances, random miscellaneous parts, sticky substances, just lots of stuff.
Yeah. I think you can flag Zenkri down and get what you need.
Okay, great.
Yeah, absolutely. Cyrus, we're going to say that you can use your investigative skills to figure out where they went.
Good luck.
Just sniff them out. It's easy.
Gosh, that was mean. That was going to be an 18.
Nope, that's a 3.
Yeah, no, it's a 3 plus. Yeah, that's a 3.
Dice jail.
Do you need this?
Dice jail. This
need
dice is the
this?
one who landed us, and now it's betraying me.
You must go to prison, sir.
I'm
Think about
so
what
hurt.
you've done.
Great. All right. Well, Cyrus, you're going to have to figure out how you're finding your friends. And that is a problem, I think, for next week. And
They'll find him.
that's where I think I'm going to end the session, unless anybody has anything they'd like to, any last remarks. Okay, excellent. Well, we are going to bounce to the end of the show then here. Once again, send out good vibes to Rob, and don't forget that The Outer Zone is out now. And thank you for watching Health Hits Experience. Today's adventure was brought to you by Colorado Brown and myself. Music and sound effects provided by Sirenscape. I was using Market Street 2076 today, and put it up. It's very lively. I very much enjoy it. It's very good.
Wow.
Thanks to Brandon Montgomery, Molly Cook, and Alex Giomuel Gonzalez in the control room. Special thanks to Community Access Media for the use of their facilities and equipment. And until next time, see you later. Bye.
Miss you, Rob.
He's right here.